Hi friends, I'm Jaylee and welcome to my money diary. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I figured I almost have 100 subscribers, so might as well just do a little get to know me video plus explaining my envelopes just a little bit more. I feel like a lot of my stuff is a little standard, but yeah, without further ado, let's get to know me. Okay, y'all, so I am 29 years old. I am a zero-based cash budgeter. I first saw the cash stuffing method back in 2020, the name of Pink X Budgets, and really I got started in that community because I like ASMR. So her voice was like really soothing to me. But then the more I started watching her, the more I saw her money grow. And that really intrigued me because around that time, I was still living at home. And I didn't have the career that I have now. Speaking of career, I do work for a financial institution. So I really don't talk about my job too much because it has a little bit more of a stricter social media policy. So you're not really going to hear me talk about my job a lot. And I enjoy my job. So yeah, I'm in the finances or financial industry. I've been doing that for five years now. Yeah, it's been 5 years, so 5 years now. The great thing about kind of the progression of it all was I started watching budgeting videos in 2020, and it really, really encouraged me to start the journey myself. So actually in the beginning of 2021, which was the year that I started at my job, I started doing some cash stuffing, and the cash stuffing method really helped me save for a down payment. Well, save for a car. It helped me save for a down payment, deposit, and first month's rent for my apartment that I live in currently. So I've been living in my apartment complex for almost 5 years now, 4 or 5 years, somewhere around there. So yeah, so that's when I really started dabbling into it. But then I fell off once I was living on my own and managing my own finances. Thank God, thank goodness that I've never really been behind on my bills, but I feel like I've never really had extra money to do extra stuff or buy the things that I want. I wasn't really disciplined in that area still. So needless to say, I racked up credit card debt. I don't have a mortgage. My goal is to buy my first house, but I don't have a mortgage and I don't have an auto loan either, but I did have a big majority of credit card debt, and I also have 2 student loans. So yeah, so now I'm just in a process and a journey for this specific year to really pay down my consumer debt. So I have full trust in the Lord that He will make a way for me to do that. And yeah, like I said, I completely just fell off. And then a video got recommended to me. I believe it was from a Little of It All Taylor, and she definitely, I think it was an older video about finances and her showing her, payment or page breakdown. So that encouraged me to do it again. I got some custom envelopes from her, and I got like a budget sheet and all of that good stuff. And I started that journey again in May of 2025. The good news is that in 2025, the beginning, so from January to May of 2025, I paid off 2 or 3 credit cards. So I was able to do that. And then in May of 2025, I started to actually budget, and I decided that I wanted to build my emergency fund first before tackling debt again. So from May to October of 2025, I built up my emergency fund because I didn't have any emergency fund, so that's what I did. And then from October to now, so October 2025, paying off debt. November 2025, I decided to make my channel, and a lot of that was due to me watching a lot of creators, a lot of people on YouTube that really inspired me. And I just see how everyone is just so kind in this community, and that really was the selling point for me. And I said, wow, I've always wanted to be a creator in some sort of capacity, but the way that the internet goes is kind of, in my job, kind of just derailed me from going down that path or going down this path. But the good news with cash budgeting and stuffing is that it's completely faceless. And that's also the second reason why I decided to just go ahead and do it. So yeah, so I created my channel in November 2025. Now we're in January 2026, and I am on a journey to pay down at least 10K worth of debt. And that's like only like half of it. If I don't count my student loans, which I don't have a lot left, that's only half of my consumer debt. So that is my goal for this year. I'm going to be doing that with a lot of different savings challenges, primarily on Winning Wednesday. I might sprinkle another video in there throughout the week. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And my kitty, my baby, wants to go on the table. Let's see if she's going to. Ma'am, don't do that. No. She messed it up. No. Okay, without further ado, let's get into my binders. Okay, yeah, my first binder is my bills binder. These are kind of self-explanatory. I do not cash stuff for all of my bills. So, all of the loans, well, really I have one loan. It's a debt consolidation loan, and then I have a loan with my job, and then a line of credit, and then my student loans. So all of those loans I pay directly out of my checking account. So, oh, and also my rent. So for my rent, I leave that in my checking account as well, because my checking account does get a higher dividend rate. So I do get some money at the end of the month. So I leave it in there as like my cushion or my buffer. So I only have a couple of bill categories in here, but I have electric, self-explanatory, internet. My phone bill, I split with my sister and my little sister and my little brother. Subscriptions, this is for Peacock. So I don't have any subscriptions. Actually, in October, I canceled all of my subscriptions, and I only kept Peacock because it has The Office. And I love The Office. So that's a yearly bill. So I've been saving up for it because it's going to come out soon. Once this is done, then I'm going to start saving for my Canva Pro subscription and my CapCut subscription. So, Tithe. Okay, this is the one I feel like might trip some people up. So, naturally, if you are a follower of Christ, then it is an Old Testament biblical principle to tithe. So every time I get a paycheck, it's supposed to be 10%. For a while, I was doing 10%. But unfortunately, my income went from a 2-income household to a 1-income household. So right now, my household is just my income. So I did cut it down from 10%, but I'm still filling this up. So what I do is I put my tithe in here, let it accrue, all that good stuff in the envelope. This is for, I view this as God's money. This is the Lord's money. This money does not belong to me. I feel like really my whole paycheck shouldn't belong to me because he's the one that blessed me with my job and my career that I've been at for 5 years. But I am exercising obedience and discipline by putting this money aside. So this is his money for his people. So there are different times that I pray over this envelope and I say, you know, the right people that need this will pop up in my life. And ever since I started doing that, that's what's been happening. So I leave money in here, and then when someone is in need, I pull from in here. So that's what that is. My emergency fund. So this is not all my money in my emergency fund. A big majority of my money that I had built up from May 2025 to October 2025 is in a high yield savings account accruing interest. So this is just when I started cash stuffing in November. So from November to now, I have built 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 2, 3, $53. And this is just in small increments that snowball. So what I'm going to do for this envelope is anytime I have a reallocation video, which I do plan on doing when I complete savings challenges, anytime I do any sort of reallocation, ma'am, sorry, she's been being feisty. But anytime I have reallocation, some of it I am going to put in here. Not all of it, but some, so I can make an extra payment to the lowest loan I have, which is my line of credit. That's it for my bills binder. Next is my sinking funds. And my cat is just, she is doing her thing today apparently. But anyways, so these are my sinking funds. A big majority of it, like half of the first half of it, I spend on a monthly basis or bi-monthly. So we'll just go through it. This is household, self-explanatory. Tigra and Yuna are my fur babies, so this is for their cat food and their litter. Vet appointment is really vet emergency. We just took them to the to the vet, and they're caught up on a lot of their things. But our kitten, she needs to get neutered. Is that the right word? I don't know. But yeah, that should be coming up soon. Date night is for my boyfriend and I. We typically go on a date night out once every 2 months, and we're just homebodies. Like, we'd rather just be home. So a lot of the times our date nights are at home. We'll make dinner and we'll put on a movie or a show or something, kind of get cozied up. So we make a big thing of it. We're at home doing date night. Valentine's Day is coming up, so we're building this up. Car maintenance. This is the big one. This is exactly for car maintenance, car emergencies, whatever you want to do. I feel like car emergencies and car maintenance are the same thing in my perspective. So I just have one envelope for it. I built it up for a good bit, but then in November I had a lot of things going on with my car. Thankfully, I did not have to go into debt for it. I praise God, because God's hand was in all of that. So we're building that back up. Car budget is my car registration. I renew my registration in October, so we're just slowly building this up again. October are for my annual bills. So I have 2 credit cards that I've had for a while because when I was younger, I was doing a lot of traveling and flying. And both of those credit cards are for airlines, and they have an annual fee. So I'm saving up for that. Savings, I would like to do this for my Roth. Right now, it's not a priority. Maybe if we go from one income to dual income again, I'll start cash stuffing this, but as of right now, I'm not. Beauty is for anything beauty related. As of right now, I'm very low maintenance. I do my nails at home. I do my eyebrows at home. I do everything at home. These girls. But that requires supplies, so yeah. And I actually might do my eyebrows. I might actually get my eyebrows done soon because I haven't done them and they're woofing and I don't want to deal with it. So health is for anything health related. I take these vitamins. They're pretty costly, so yeah. Personal is just for my own personal spending, or personal care. So if I have like a skincare product that I really want that's a little bit costly or anything like that, I'll pull it out from here. Clothing, these are like low priority. Like this is a low priority. This is in between. This is a low priority. This is definitely a low priority clothing. I have a lot of clothes. I have a lot of clothes. I have a lot of shoes. I have a lot of jewelry. I have a lot of makeup. I have a lot of accessories. A lot of perfume. I'm a girly girl. Lotion, all of that. I love it all. I'm very feminine. But my issue is clothes. I have a lot of clothes. And I always just get into debt for it, which is not wise at all. So I decided to make an envelope, and any clothes I sell like on Facebook Marketplace or Plato's Closet, I'll just take that money and put it in here. Entertainment is a newer envelope. My boyfriend and I, again, we're pretty much homebodies, but he has a big family, well, big-ish family. I have a big family, and my family likes to do things. They like to go out, so that is what that is. And that is all for my sinking funds. Okay, next is just my miscellaneous stuff. So this is my monthly savings challenge. So a card for each month. This is going to go towards the 10K debt I'm trying to pay off. So anytime I'm done, like for this month, once I'm done with this, I'm going to reallocate this to my bigger 10K challenge. This one's my 10K savings challenge. Those little strawberries. It's so cute. Right now I have 240 in here, but we're gonna build it up. And my plan for this is every time I'm done with a section, I'm just going to take that money and make a large payment. Simple, bada bing, bada boom. I don't have it sitting in here, not accruing interest, or just having all that money in my apartment. So yeah, that's my plan. Here's my week ahead. I get paid bi-weekly, so I cash stuff my wallet for 1 week, and then once that week is done, I'll take the rollover money from my wallet and I put it towards my savings challenge that I do every Wednesday. But needless to say, I have to put the extra money somewhere. So this is my week ahead. Groceries, I should probably say this. I do most of my spending on my credit card. And that's solely because my credit card has cash back. So all the cash back goes directly into my high yield savings account. So I'm accruing interest, I'm getting cash back, and it's just a win-win for me in my book. So yeah, so a lot of my spending is done on a credit card, and then at the end I just pay myself back, have a $0 balance. Okay, last but not least, oh wait, this is not last. This is my savings, or my savings binder. Y'all see this. I mean, I have savings from different creators on here. Most of them are freebies. Most of them I get from Coffee or Ko-Fi. These envelopes are from Rain Budget. This one's from Blossoming Prosperity. So yeah, these are the savings that I am currently working on to reallocate to my 10K debt challenge tracker, whatever you want to call it. So okay, finally, last but not least, my celebration binder. And this is exactly what it is. Valentine's Day, self-explanatory. I don't know if my boyfriend and I are going to do anything. I would like to go out to dinner, but we'll see. Mother's Day, Easter. So this is Resurrection Day. This is just really for going out to eat after. Or, yeah, I feel like we just go out to eat after. So Father's Day, 4th of July. 4th of July is just very intimate, and it's a huge family barbecue. We just love it. Birthday, these are for gifts for anyone else. So that's what that is. Vacation. Okay, so vacation is mostly for, we want to go, my family and I want to go away for Christmas this year, so I'm saving up for that. Z&J, this envelope is from Taylor over at A Little of It All. This was our date night envelope. But I'm using this now for his birthday. Savings, this is actually for my birthday, which my birthday is in August, and I'm turning 30 this year. So yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it. Very sweet and to the point. And yeah, that is it for my binders. I hope that you liked this video. I feel like this was a little bit different from what I'm used to. Hopefully you got to know me a little bit more. If you have any questions, like if you want to know anything, please feel free to leave a comment. Be more than happy, if it's appropriate, be more than happy to answer any questions that y'all have for me. I just really appreciate this community. I appreciate you watching until the very end. If you guys can, please hit a like on this video. We're so close to my goal of 100 subscribers. And if you want to follow along for more faith-based, encouraging content, I hope that you hit the subscribe button. As always, y'all, remember to stay safe, to stay hydrated, and to continue to stay in prayer. I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.